welcome to my channel. I am the introvert who needs a little socialization. Can we talk, darlings? And let me add, everything I say is alleged, my opinion, and for entertainment purposes only. So let's get into this review of Real Housewives of New Jersey, Season 14, Episode 2, The Icing on the Brain Cake. What? Anyway, they open up showing all the girls with their families and dogs, okay? They study on Danielle's daughter, who is doing a professional photo shoot because she has just been signed to an agency. Danielle was invited to Fashion Week through her business, Bougie Kids. Great job, Danielle. I wonder if her being on this show was a catalyst to her getting in Fashion Week. And if so, great job. Her husband had surgery about 6 years ago. He had a cyst on his brain. And she wants to throw a party to celebrate Nate down to the shore for a celebration of life. Danielle says she stopped talking to her dad because he did not stand up for her in the situation when her brother sent the gift back to her. And I'm just like, is it really that serious? Is it worth it, Danielle, to stop talking to your father for what your brother did? It's weird. And first of all, can we get some updates on what happened when you went to your grandmother's funeral and saw your brother? What happened? Fill us in. So then we got Dolores and Paulie. Dolores wants to get back into her real estate. This is something she did when she got a divorce from Frank because she didn't feel like she had financial independence. So they talk about Danielle's party and seeing everyone again, meaning John Fuda. Okay. We got Teresa and Louie. They're going to a celebration to celebrate the sobriety of Louie's father. I think he's been sober for 8 years or something to that effect. Don't quote me. Watch the show. Teresa says she wants to get back because Gabriella is leaving for college and the moving trucks are coming to move her things. Did you all notice the t-shirts that Teresa and Louie were wearing? Teresa lets us know she has legal issues with Margaret and can't wait for the world to know she's a liar. Ooh, child. Then we got Melissa and Joe. They took their daughter Antonia out for her 18th birthday. Of course, it's all Melissa family because, of course, Teresa and the girls don't get along with them. Melissa cries and tells Antonio to enjoy herself in college and explore your oats. And someone corrected her and said, it's sow your royal oats. And, of course, she ain't know what that meant. And that's so crazy. Isn't me or Melissa always look like she a little high all the time? I'm just asking. So Melissa gets emotional. And she has to let her family know that she's glad that they accepted Joe into the family because, you know, he's not getting along with his family. And in my mind, I'm thinking like, so there's no difference from Teresa feeling the same way about Louis family. Like, I don't get it. Y'all both feel the same way, but it's a problem when Teresa feels that way about Louis family. I don't get it. If Joe and Teresa want to forge a relationship, I think you should stay out of it, Melissa, and let them work things out. Yes, there's been some things done, but I feel like it's for Joe and Teresa to work out. Moving on. So the girls meet up at Teresa's house for a spa day. It's Jen and Danielle. Gia graduated from Rutgers. She is studying law, and she works in corporate America right now. By the way, I met her in JFK in a restaurant, and I went up to her stealthily. I didn't make a whole scene. I just let her know that I think she's beautiful, and I enjoyed the show. And tell Teresa, I said, hey. And she was like, oh, thank you. Can I tell you, her eyes were gorgeous. Eyes gorgeous, just like they are on TV, eyes gorgeous. And she was very pleasant, and I appreciated her for that. So back to the show, we found out that the ladies are doing some rejuvenation sculpting to their booties. Teresa goes first, and she is in pain. And I'm just like, do some damn squats, okay? We get to Margaret, Melissa, and Rachel. They're doing pickleball. They play a little, then they go off to the side to talk, and I'm sure it's going to be about Teresa, okay? Rachel has arthritis, we find out. She had it since she was a little girl. Melissa's mother fell and hurt herself. Melissa says she's going to throw Joe a party at the same time that Danielle is having her event, but she's going to do it during the daytime. Danielle let it be known that she will be staying with the Fudas at the shore and just wanted to let Teresa and Jen know. I think that was a great idea, just to clear the air so they won't be surprised, okay? On the other hand, they show Rachel, she feels like it's disgusting for Teresa to bring up that John went to jail, although it was in the blogs. But because it was coming from Teresa, it's like the world is falling apart. Child, bye. I know you all know that once you come on this reality TV show, some things about to be exposed about you. Okay, duh. That's why you tell your own tea. And Margaret is eating it up, okay? The same person who don't want to talk about Teresa or hear about Teresa, okay? I don't think Melissa said a word. I guess she's sticking to her not talking about Teresa. All right, great start. Unless they edited this part. So everybody makes it down to the shore. Of course, Teresa and Louis and Dolores and Paulie are staying with Jennifer Aiden and her husband. And then we have the Fooders who invited Danielle and her husband and Jen Flessler to stay with them. They said, this is at the Fooder household, they said everything was going good except for the Teresa altercation. And I'm just thinking like, so we going to forget about John and Paulie getting into it? I'm not understanding. Y'all just going to focus on Teresa? I don't get that. Rachel, I was just like, shut up, girl. Because she was telling Jen Flesher not to be friends with Teresa. You see how she treats me. Girl, shut up. You can't tell people who to be friends with. You got Danielle pulling up, and as she's pulling up, she says, you know, she likes Jen and John, but she don't like being in the middle. And in the meantime, while she's saying that, you hear John Fooder saying he don't like people who ride the middle, and he's going to talk to them. Like, who the Fooders think they are? Who the Fooder do the Fooders think they are? Okay. Danielle is enjoying her new relationship with Rachel and their friendship. Danielle asks everyone to be nice because it's a party for Nate. And John Fooder chimes in and says, as long as no one pushes me, boy, bye. So everybody gets dressed, heads out to the party for Nate. Teresa and the gang, they said they don't want nobody to steal their joy. Meanwhile, in the Fooder group, and Melissa and them, they look like they're looking for trouble. Danielle says she did not invite Jackie because Jackie did not treat her nice at all. And I agree with you, Danielle. She was very nasty to you, okay? Talking about your clothes. She looked at you like you were white trash, okay? Anyway, Danielle surprised Nate with some people that flew in the same day. The girls, minus Teresa, Jen, and Dolores, they all sit together. And when Teresa and Louis walk in, everybody stops, including John Fooder. Okay, it's amazing the power that two people have over the whole group. It's crazy. Margaret and Melissa especially, since they said they are not bothered. Like Melissa's over there doing the fake high, you know. Like, correct me if I'm wrong. Come down in the comment section and let me know that they are really bothered, although they claim they are unbothered by Teresa. Okay. Dolores speaks to everyone. Margaret is feeling the way to see Jen Fessler talking to Teresa. Also, Rachel is bothered too. Melissa is petty. John Fooder said he's not engaging when he sees Paulie, but it's just him and Joe off to the side. Child. Like I said, they the new Joe and Melissa, okay? The new besties. And I said, oh, nice. Danielle hired a gospel choir for her husband. We didn't get the whole thing, but it seemed like it was nice, okay? So when Rachel notices that Jen Fessler is off talking to Teresa, she is sitting in that chair damn near pouting, okay? And said, what the F is she doing? Teresa asked Jen Fessler if the group met to come up with a plan for them at the reunion, and Jen Fessler fessed up to the plot and said that they had all these yellow envelopes and they were supposed to play something and they didn't do none of that. So she said y'all plan didn't go as it was supposed to go. The other ladies are not happy. They are not even enjoying the party. Okay, Jen Fessler cleared the air with Teresa, and they got an understanding of what Teresa meant when she brought up that John Fooder was the biggest drug dealer. And I could have sworn she said Bergen County at the party, but this time she said a different county. But whatever. And she let Jen Fessler know that she wasn't talking about him being a drug dealer now, but back in the day. John Fooder is mad that Teresa repeated what his ex-girlfriend said in the blog. But your wife let us know that you did go to jail in her confessionals for selling weed. So, I mean, what the hell is the big deal? I don't understand. I just need to know why you are not more mad at your ex-girlfriend for putting it out there in the blogs, whether it's true or not, versus Teresa who repeated it. And I'm sure the other group of people saw it too. So I'm not understanding. The same way your wife keep calling Teresa a criminal is the same way Teresa can repeat what she read in the blogs. I'm not understanding. So Rachel is upset that Jen Fletcher is talking to Teresa and she says she can't trust her the same way she did. And I'm like, you did Danielle the same way last year, girl. At the end of the day, Jen Fletcher says she likes Teresa. And that's that. So I guess we're going to continue to see Rachel pouting and puffing about friendship, because she don't seem to be a good friend if you ain't doing things her way. Anyway, guys, that's all I got. Like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you know when my next video comes out. Share the video, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.